Yo, what's up, guys? This man tried to sell me fentanyl. I'm sure he did. So yeah, what's up, guys? It's Meets Action Figure Freak, and I didn't lie. War Machine wanted to sell me Fent. But yeah, whatever. I need a new War Machine action figure. I just got the MCU one for a while now, and I need a partner for this classic comic Iron Man. And this one was for sale for I think like 20 euros, so that's pretty cheap. And yeah, I would say let's just don't waste too much time and just rip this thing open. Here we get him right out of the box in a quick 360. I gotta say, he looks beautiful. Look at his shoulder protectors. These are on a rubber plastic, and they are movable, so he can move his arms fully. He comes with a lot of accessories, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. And yeah, let's just go into the articulation, and yeah, let's start right over. And let's just first talk about the articulation like always. Starting off with the head joint, we got no vertical hinge in here, which I thought would have been the better idea. They can pose this one really good, but for the head when he flies, something like this, they should really have used a vertical hinge. On a lot of flying characters, I think that's a better solution. But yeah, we got that head joint, and as you see, it's enough. It should be enough. Then going down here on the shoulders, there we get ball joints. And yeah, then those shoulder protectors that I mentioned earlier, it's just too good. If you move those arms, those move with, and if you move the arms up, it will go up. So it doesn't destroys the whole articulation of the figure that much, so that's really good. So then let's go more down. We got double jointed pinless elbows, which is absolutely beautiful. We have no swivels down here. Then we get swivels on the hands and horizontal hinges. On the other hands, we don't have any articulation. Then we got here the ab crunch, swivels on the hips, which is, by the way, really loose. I don't know. Yeah, there you can see it. There's a whole lot of a gap between there. It's a little sad. Normal leg articulation, swivels up here, double jointed pinned elbows on here, and then vertical hinges on the feet as well as swivels. Let's just take a look at the articulation. At first I wondered why we get those two dots on here, but then it was pretty self-explanatory. We got those weapons, those big ass guns that are molded pretty good, by the way. And I gotta just stick them on there without breaking the figure. Whoops. Okay, yo, I did forget something about the articulation. Holy shit. Those dots are movable. So this is really cool. That is really good. They even, oh my god, I gotta change the light up a little bit. Do you see that? It's molded in the joint. I love that. I know now why so many people were surprised by that figure. Holy shit, that's good. That's really good. For one part, I gotta say, if you don't even use the guns, you can put this on the back. It doesn't look that unfamiliar. Even with the weapons, it's important that you can pull them back. So let's just see. Let's attach that one. And then we get a railgun, or what this should be, for the other side. And let's attach that. Hope we don't break anything. And yes, it works perfectly fine. So yeah, now we could use those to just go mostly to the left and right, but we could still move them on his back. Holy, that's really cool. I like that play feature. Wait, there's more. Because we have some accessory pieces, let's put our war machine like here, yes. We got first up that really cool effect piece. And those 3 rockets that you probably have already seen, you can stick those on top of 3 of those, I would say, explosions. I don't know. We can attach 3 rockets to there. We have that orange clear plastic, and moving down here onto some gray. And the best part is, as you can see on the shape here, you can attach it onto the right gun on his shoulder. Let's see if it works like it should. And yes, it's perfectly fine. That's a hell cool shot, man. That's really good. Just look if it works on the other side, but yes, of course it works. And I think that's really neat. And we also think that's for the other, yes, it's for the railgun. There we get some other blast effects. That's really cool. That is really, really awesome. I like that. I like that. Now to the last accessory part, we get opened hands. It's probably the exact same mold. Can just prove that right now here. It's probably the exact same mold, yes, as the 20 Years of Legends Iron Man. My god, the focus is not going well. But yeah, it's the same mold, so that means don't ever try to find that vertical hinge or horizontal hinge on that figure. There is none, you'll break it. So yeah, another thing that is a little bit missing, I mean, we got a lot of accessories, I like that. But come on, we got those blast hands and we got those dots in there. As well as we got here those dots. I mean, they are necessary, but yeah, you know what I mean. They could have just do some hand blast effects, or, I don't know, do some molds that those would go onto his hands either. That would be cool that he could shoot out of the hands. But I think you can still play with that around, that this is on there. I mean, let me get the easiest solution to problems like this. Get some sticky matter, some putty or stuff. Get a little bit of that. Stick it into there. And stick it to the hand. That's just in a few seconds made, and as you can see, that works perfectly fine as well. We're at the end of the video, so let's just talk about the detail. And I love this figure. I love action figures, but I love this figure. Oh my god. There is so many pieces of this war machine molded. New molds, special techniques that they've never tried before. Oh, it's just so beautiful looking at this. First up, let's start off on the head. As you can see, we got on the neck here, molded here on the sides, that visor or what that is. The mask is molded and painted. There we got moldings, and on the top here, it's perfect. All over his chest. His chest is a work of art, I think. As well as those protectors. And even on the back, look at this. As I've mentioned earlier, those joints here on the back, even those are articulated, but all that of the back plate here, that's beautiful. That's really good. Just look at those guns. Those are molded really, really good. I really gotta say, those are awesome for just accessory pieces. That's crazy. Then we move down on the hands. Also here, those protectors around here, it's awesome. And we even got another gun right here molded in there. They could have just copied the other arm. No, they included that piece here. Is it detachable? No, it's not. But that's awesome. It's really cool. There we got those boots as the last part. Yeah, that's pretty much everything about this figure you need to know. Here's the rating from 1 to 10. I gotta say this one gets a 9.5 for me. Where should I start? The only issue about this figure is, okay, they fucked up the hips and the articulation is a little bit loose on my figure, but that's my problem, okay? I could easily send it back and get it switched out. They just didn't included some more accessories, but as you see, there is a lot of accessories inside there. That's a perfect figure, and if you get that for like 20 bucks or stuff like that, let's do it instantly. That's a good figure, and if you get it cheap, you should definitely. You should. So really, 9.5 out of 10. That's a Marvel Legends rating. I don't have that often. It's just not the 10 points because of those blast pieces. But yeah, that was pretty much everything of this week. I hope we see next week on Wednesday on the next whatever I'm doing. And yeah, goodbye for now, and hope we see then. Have a nice day, man.